Thank you very much. Questions and comments? The member for Etobicoke North.
Thank you, Speaker. As you can appreciate, there's a great deal of moving parts to Bill 135, the Energy Statute Law Amendment Act, with regard to system planning, transmission, large building energy, water efficiency, etc. I would just perhaps, though, Speaker, as I'm reminded by one of our energy staff members, Katrina, who is strategically located over there, that the ice storm that kind of plagued this city and this country, I believe it was December of 2013, was the type of perhaps once-in-a-century type of events which I think truly calls upon the Government of Ontario as stewards of the energy system of this province to do its very best, of course, weather of course being a federal responsibility, but at least here on the ground, to mitigate as best we can eventualities like that. We seem to have, for example, excessively hot summers and perhaps now, not to tempt fate or anything, perhaps excessively aggressive winters. But I remember, Speaker, we've talked, for example, about the gas plant cancellations. One wonders, of course, had those gas plants been around, perhaps the City of Toronto might have recovered from that ice storm a little bit quicker than it did. I remember, for example, right in Etobicoke North, being, I guess, one of the older communities and perhaps being situated close to some of the branch lines of transmission, the 401, etc., there were many, many residents who, first of all, had no power for days on end. I myself, by the way, had to leave my own home at about 3.5 days into an ice storm, that too with a newborn baby. Today's weather, which I'm not reading from a digital device, Speaker, is 10 degrees Celsius with 0% of precipitation, but as has been rightly cited, we live in a cold, aggressive climate, and this kind of system-wide integration is absolutely necessary. Thank you, Speaker.